What's up, authentic fam? It's your boy Allende back with another video request, and this one is coming from a brother named Seth. Hi Allende, been enjoying your channel, including the throwback tips and whips. One of my favorite uploads, however, is the one where you discuss traveling and urge these guys to get that passport. So my topic request is how to travel solo and have an amazing experience. I'm referring to international travel, of course. With your travel experience, I figured you'd have some good insight on this. One, the $60 donation is in your PayPal. Appreciate what you bring to the space, brother. Keep pushing that content, Seth. All right, well, thank you, Seth. Appreciate the contribution. The channel could definitely use it. You didn't specify where you are or where you're going, so I don't know where you're from and I don't know what other countries you plan on visiting. So what I did was just put together an overall list of suggestions that I think most guys, any heterosexual guys would benefit from. I'm assuming what would be the things that you guys would be going to another country for? What would be the things that you want to experience? So what I have here is Men's Guide to Traveling Solo, and basically it's just a list of 9 suggestions that I think would help you make the most of said trip. So let's start with the top. Set up a quality Tinder with at least gold level, a minimum of 2 weeks prior to the trip, and match max. So let's explain this quickly. Notice I said a quality Tinder. So right now I'm coaching several guys and I am yet to see anybody with a quality Tinder. Like every time a guy shows me their Tinder, it's trash. Absolute trash, bro. And then you guys wonder why you don't get good results on Tinder. It's like Tinder is like the most superficial dating app out. So it's all about your images, obviously. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and like 90% of you have no idea what type of pictures to post, what these things in the picture signify. It's a mess, but I understand it very well. So guys who are struggling with Tinder and insist on using it, the least you could do is email me, get a one-on-one session, and I'll explain to you how you need to structure your Tinder to maximize on whatever the hell it is that you're working with. But if you're not having good results on Tinder, you probably don't have what it takes to begin with. But even if you did, if you don't know how to organize it, you don't know how to present your images, you're gonna crash and burn on Tinder. I'm telling you right now. So I'm saying that as to say that a lot of you guys don't even know what I mean when I say quality Tinder. So again, for you guys that are struggling with that, stop being stuck on stupid, trying the same damn thing, expecting a different result. That's insanity. Email me, get the consultation, and I will explain this to you and how to go about it step by mother effing step. All right. It really kills me the shit that you guys put up and then wonder why girls aren't responding to it. So anyway, now I said to get at least the gold level. That allows you to obviously have infinite swipes. It allows you to post it wherever the heck you want. I think up to 5 different locations you can have your Tinder shown at the same time. So it's important that you have that. And notice I said a minimum of 2 weeks in advance of the trip, because obviously what I'm saying is pay the extra money a month, post your shit in the place that you're gonna go ahead of time with a zip code or address close to where you're going to be staying. And I'll get into hotels in a little bit, but wherever it is that you plan to be staying in that particular city, that's where you obviously place your Tinder, and you want to be anywhere from 5 to 10 miles within that radius. You don't want girls that are too far away. It just increases the flake rate and so on and so forth. Just do what the hell I'm telling you guys to do and you'll get better results. If anybody needs more explaining, you're gonna have to get in the email and get a consult, bro. I can't try to explain because it's too much to explain to you guys, and you guys always have like a million questions, and it's like I realize that you're so far off from what I'm talking about that I can't even just give you basic instructions and you get it. It's like each instruction needs to break down to 50 more micro instructions. Number 2, add a minimum of 25 attractive females and 25 men in your age group living in that city destination daily. unfollow who doesn't follow back within 48 hours, and keep a list. DM the people that do actually make the effort to follow you back. Okay, this is very important, guys, because I'm showing you how to maximize the internet before you take a trip. So I already mentioned Tinder. What you need to do with Tinder, at least 2 weeks, at least. If you get on Tinder a month before, it's even better, especially if you're not matching at that much of a rate. When I'm going to a country, I have at least 50 girls that I matched with, and I only like on the girls that are 8 and above anyway. So yes, I have 8 to 10s, at least 50 of them before I get on the damn plane. That's how I do business. That way, I don't have to worry about girls when I get there, bro. Any girls I meet there is extra credit because I already have a minimum of 50 girls I matched with, and out of that 50 that I matched with, at least half of them are gonna already agree to a date on a specific time and day before I get there. Yes, I'm gonna have a baddie come pick me up from the airport. I'm probably gonna have a couple of bad bitches I can stay with and avoid spending hotels for that night. Now, the IG, what I'm telling you, add 25 baddies per day in that area. And I'm telling you that because if you add too many people on Instagram, it's going to suspend your ability to add people because you added too many people in too short a period of time. Keep up, all right? Do the same thing with guys. 25 guys that look cool, that are in your age group, that are familiar with the city, add them too. Whoever adds you back, that's who you DM and start corresponding with. Whoever doesn't even follow you back or whatever, unfollow, so you're not just following people who don't give a damn about you and didn't acknowledge you. All right? Simple. But like I said, keep a list so that you're organized. Keep a list of the girl's name, her Instagram, the ones that did follow you back, whatever information you discuss with them in the DM. Obviously, you don't delete it so that you can always go back and reference these girls. Same thing with the Tinder. And you should be moving from Tinder to Instagram, from Instagram to their phone number. But if your Instagram is trash, then you probably shouldn't even bother running them through Instagram because your Instagram is trash. So that's another thing you guys need to get counseled on, is how to present your Instagram. And it's not what you think, oh, you gotta have all these followers and all this. Just email me and I'll explain it to you. 3, research the culture, the locations, and the attractions thoroughly leading up to the trip. All right, so you guys should learn as much as you can about this place before you go. What are all the tourist attractions? Where do people want to go the most? What do you want to see? Museums, bars, clubs, whatever. Research it, know it, and of course you're going to act like you don't know it. So you're going to know it, but then when you talk to the girls, you're going to play dumb and act like you'd never heard of nothing, but just kind of mention, oh, I really want to go to this zoo, or I heard about these pyramids, or whatever it is. All right? You're basically feeling out the locals to see what girls are going to take you to these places. So those are the date ideas. And then also you're talking to the guys to make sure you don't get swindled or scammed, because they'll tell you where's the best way to go about everything. They'll also let you in on any hookups that they have. So number 4, research hotels and book multiple, but only staying 1 to 2 nights at each. Okay, you want to be able to move around the city. Don't commit yourself to just one hotel or one resort or one whatever. If that's what you want to do because, I don't know, you feel safer that way or whatever, you're limiting your experience. So my suggestion is have several different places that you stay in increments of 1 or 2 nights each. That way you get to see more of the city. And then also, if you got a hot chick that has her own place and you just stay with her at night, save you some money. Number 5, study the currency, the exchange rate, and plan to convert your money at the lowest conversion rate possible, and prepare to pay for most things with cash. So this is important. You need to study the currency, understand it, understand the difference between their currency and your currency, figure out where's the least expensive place to have your money converted, and try to have money on you hidden somewhere so you don't get your punk ass robbed, but try to pay for things in cash, because in a lot of places you actually end up paying more when you use credit or debit. And it's easier to negotiate when you have straight up cash. So know what you're doing with the cash. Number 6, develop rapport and anticipation with as many beautiful women as possible, as well as male acquaintances that are familiar with the city and culture. Bring any gifts for the guys that are easy to acquire in your country, exchange value, and build a network. All right, so this is important. Notice I'm telling you guys to preemptively make friends. Preemptively make male friends. Start networking in this place with guys that speak your language, guys that speak whatever language you speak, as well as the local language. Also, those guys might want something something small. They might like be a soccer player, and you can go pick them up a Nike soccer shirt from TJ Maxx or Ross or Burlington Coat Factory for $10, $12. But that Nike shirt to that guy is going to mean the world, you know? So just little things like that. If you can, you know, go pick guys up little trinkets from your country that are, you know, 10, 20 bucks, you know, 15 bucks, whatever, something inexpensive, but means the world to that person. Now that person is even more incentivized to help you out and hook you up when you're in their country and take care of them. So you have time to figure out what your mutual interests are, what you guys, you know, have in common, and then how you guys can help each other out. Now with the women, obviously, like I said, build rapport, build anticipation. That means get your text game popping, get your video chats popping with them, maybe a little bit of phone sex, whatever. Get to know them as much as possible. That way, when you touch down, you're in it. You're in the biz, right? All right. Number 7. Pack as light and strategically as possible. Bring a few solid bottoms and shoes that match with multiple tops. Do not bring colognes and toiletries. You can shop for these things locally when you arrive. So guys, pack as light as possible. You want to be able to grab your shit and go. If you can avoid a carry-on, you killing it out there. A lot of you guys overpack when you go on trips. I was guilty of it for many years, you know, and I learned to pack very light and try to get whatever things I can get there. So if you can find a you know, inexpensive store where it got like nice shirts for like 10, 15 bucks or something like that, especially in the warmer regions where you go somewhere warm, you don't need too much clothes, you can just settle for tank tops and whatever like that. Pack light, guys, is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry about socks when you can just buy a fresh pack of socks there. Don't worry about underwears. You can buy a fresh pack of Fruit of the Loom or Hanes underwears there. Bring as little as possible, just the essentials. 8. Schedule hangouts with the guys you meet on social media and make 3 dates with 3 females for each day that you will be there. This will avoid cancels and flaking while giving you the ability to reschedule with any girls you are too busy for. Make sure the dates are places, attractions, activities, and events you want to attend. All right, so when you go there, remember, it's all about you. All right, so stop worrying about being nice and polite and fair and all that other stuff, because women sure as hell don't care about that when it comes to you. At least Western women don't. So be smart, play the game like how the women play the game, and have at least 3 dates made for each day. Yes, obviously, you're gonna have to cancel on at least one of them. All right, but if you have 3 dates made a day, you have one kind of in the early part of the day, you got one kind of like a little bit later, and then you got one even later than that. If the first one shows up and you have a really good time, you end up staying with her the entire night or whatever, hey, you make up whatever you got to make up for the other 2 girls. If you spend time with her but she can't stay with you later, you say, hey, I had a great time, I'd love to see you again. You let her go, and then you got the next one coming, right? You meet her. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. So you might fit 3 in a day, you might fit 1, you might fit 2, whatever. The point is, if a girl flakes on you, cancels on you, or is late or whatever, it ain't gonna matter much because you already got a plan B and a C. Hey, I really don't give 2 shits, so I book 4 or 5 girls a day. I don't care. Whenever they say they're available, I just say, okay, yeah, sure, we'll definitely do it. And then when that day comes, whoever's most available is who I roll with, because I'm on vacation, bro. I'm not on the clock when I'm there. So I need to be able to move spontaneous. So you need several options to be able to do that, because it's not like you're going to be guaranteed to just pull something on the whim on a cold approach and it's going to feel comfortable with you and do all this stuff. So the point is to get comfortable with these girls before you even get off the plane. I can't stress enough to you guys how important that is. So many guys go on trips, they didn't prepare nothing socially, and then you're like trying to meet people, trying to build something while you're there. Bro, how much time do you really have in this other place? You don't. So do all of that before you get there. Okay, so number 9, which is the last one. Document experiences and take pictures with as many attractive women that you come in contact with. That allows, you to take the photo, obviously. Make the photo look as personable as possible, not like pics with a stranger. Posting these photos the first couple of days that you arrive will be extremely helpful on the trip. So yeah, guys, I tell dudes all the time, start taking pictures with as many pretty girls as possible. If you talk to a girl and she doesn't give you her number or whatever, at least get a goddamn picture with her. All right, because at least you can put that on your social media, put that somewhere, and it'll start to help to build you some social proof. Whether you like it or not, you're comfortable with it or not, that's your business, bro. The point is, this is what women respond to. All right, so a lot of you guys keep on trying to like tell me how it is and tell me what is and what isn't, but you don't know nothing. You're not getting these results with the women. So what are you even talking about, bro? You're over here telling me what won't work and doesn't work for this person and doesn't work for that person. Okay, women can't negotiate what they respond to. They can't negotiate what they're attracted to. They can't negotiate what they're like. So I'm telling you certain things are going to give you a shot. Just shut up and try those things before you tell me they're not going to work. And I'm telling you right now, having pictures with a lot of beautiful women, when the beautiful women are holding your waist, so they have their arm around you, or they give off some type of feeling as if you and this girl personally know each other, that's what women respond to, all right? Social proof. They want to feel safe, and seeing you with other females makes you look safe. They want to know that you have some kind of status and that you're pre-approved. Okay, being seen with other beautiful women is social proof. It means you're already pre-approved. It means other girls already like you, already like being around you. All right, guys? So, I hope that was useful. I know it is, because I use it every time I travel, and anybody who actually listens gets far better results than whatever they're already getting. So if you're struggling with women, at least you'll do a little bit better. At least you might get, you might be able to get one. All right. For you guys that are already getting girls, that's gonna just take it to the next level. So I'm assuming that that's one of the major things that Steph wants to do out there when rolling solo, is have things to do and people to do it with. So I just told him how to go about meeting local guys in that area, and also meeting women, so that he also has dates and people to go out to eat with, people to go to whatever the main events are out there, and also to put him onto a lot of things that he would have never even heard of, because there are certain things that the locals know about, but of course obviously a tourist might not get the advertisement for. It might not be online or whatever. So any other requests, guys, you know what to do. Jump in the email. The price on request is actually going to go up soon, so do what you will with that. Consults are also going to go up soon, so you might want to hurry up and get your ass on board if you're like on the fence about it and procrastinating. Like, that's going to do you any good. Other than that, keep it authentic. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.